Vintage radio-related item with little-known facts or lore. The category for this topic is 1920s American-made test equipment. The Davis Emergency Equipment Company, New York City, Troublefinder, circa 1926-27. This 1927 article in Radio Digest magazine is talking about the electrical interference spoiling AM radio broadcasting activity that had been growing by leaps and bounds since its inception just 7 years before, especially of concern to those fascinated by reception from distant stations, commonly referred to as DX listening. Every big city had radio clubs, and some were forming teams to search out this interference. The magazines of the day had articles on how to identify and describe remediation from all the new electrical appliances like oil-burning furnaces, electric refrigerators, radiant electric heaters, etc., and also how to locate and notify electric utilities about arcing from defective transformers and insulators, noise from elevators, street lights, trolleys, etc. About 15 years ago, I found this Davis Emergency Equipment Company Troublefinder at one of the radio meets. It was in great shape, except for the luggage handle that had rotted and broken. Fortunately, you could still get an exact replica handle back then. It was maybe 5 years before I came across the magazine article shown on the second slide. I have seen only one other of these Troublefinders since. The circuit consists of a loop antenna built into the walls of the cabinet that is parallel tuned by the big national vernier dial on the front panel. Under the chassis are two All-American Mohawk untuned RF transformers. On the top side is a grid leak detector and one stage of transformer-coupled audio amplification to drive headphones. The transformer is also branded an All-American product. So you have four UX199 triode tubes powered by two 22.5-volt B batteries in series and an unusual application of four 4.5-volt C batteries connected in parallel to serve as the filament A supply. Of course, for this outfit, long battery life was not essential. Making it light enough for easy handling was much more important. This Troublefinder was used for close-in work. The club owned a Radiola 26 for determining what neighborhood to investigate, but it weighed 3 times as much, and the cabinet is almost 3 times larger. The loop swinging out from the cabinet of the Radiola 26 would have made it a very inconvenient to try and operate while carrying. I don't remember who was kind enough to send me this great picture. You cannot see it here, but close examination at the red arrow definitely shows it to be a Davis Troublefinder, but there is one difference, and that is that the tuning dial is an ordinary 3.5-inch diameter skirted variety with 0 to 100 markings and has no vernier adjustment. The National Velvet Vernier dial was mostly overkill on tuning a not very high Q loop built around the radio, but no doubt gave the illusion of precision apparatus.